Today was a really weird weather day. It was like 30 to 40 mile per hour sustained winds, which was fantastic for the run down, but turned into a headwind on the way back, and that was just miserable.
Hit the turn. Now I'm hitting that 25, 30 mile per hour headwind. This is brutal. Ah! Woo!
I saw this washed up on the shore, and it just it was pouring rain. It wasn't even pouring rain. It was just like, it was a hard rain where it was it hurt, right? Like the very little raindrops that were just like pelted at your face because the wind was so strong, and I just felt like I needed some camaraderie. I decided to pick up this ball and just run with it for like a mile and a half. I couldn't figure out why. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a picture of it on Twitter and see if I can find the owner of this ball. It's got air in it, so it's not something that has been like awash at sea all like winter long. Someone probably just lost this thing. And then I looked at it, and the strange thing is it has the names Mike and Sarah on it. That's me and my wife's names. So that's really just a strange coincidence. I mean, not that strange. Mike is an extremely popular name, and it was probably the most popular boy's name at the time that I was growing up, and Sarah was probably the most popular girl's name at the time we were growing up as well. So not that surprising, but just an unusual coincidence. And then the rest of today, I mean, today was supposed to be an unboxing and first impressions day for a pair of shoes that I got earlier this week. But with the rain, I didn't want to subject new shoes to these running conditions. I don't know that I would have ruined them, but I wouldn't have had a good time. I wouldn't have been able to kind of like say anything meaningful about the shoe. So that was a little bit of a delay. I'm bummed about that. I'm really bummed about it because, number one, I wanted to get into some new shoes. The other thing was that I had bought a couple of new toys to play with. So I was going to use those new things, try out a couple of new techniques in terms of shooting some of the B-roll for that video. But I ran into Zoom Pegasus 34 shields instead because that's a weatherized shoe. But even then, my feet just got soaked. The waves crashed so hard along the lakefront trail, the water would just come up and crash, and like I had water up to my ankles at certain points, and it's cold lake water. Hopefully tomorrow the weather will be more favorable for getting into some new shoes. But based on the weather forecast, I don't think that's going to happen, so a little bit of a bummer. So today's video is delayed due to rain, but hopefully tomorrow we'll get that video shot and up.
Yo, what's going on?